Welcome to episode 57 of the State of the Market for Law Firm Sales in 11 Minutes. My name is Jeremy Pook, and I lead Senior Attorney Match. Today's episode will focus on how digital disruption has resulted in the age of the vanishing rainmaker. So let's jump right into it, and we'll point out and really give notice to senior attorneys in particular that digital marketing disruption is here. So we've certainly seen digital disruption in multiple areas of our lives. If we think about Amazon and Sears, taxi cabs and Uber, Blockbuster and Netflix. Here in the legal industry, what is the major disruptor that could disrupt our industry so drastically is disruption with regard to how to generate clients. Because client generation, client origination is the life force, is the energy source for all law firms. And what we are all experiencing in the 2020s, and now that we're in the mid 2020s, is that digital marketing disruption is here. That is, clients today are searching for lawyers online. They are bypassing yesteryear's rainmaker attorneys. So as a result, those firms that are investing in multi-channel digital marketing and are recognizing that today's and tomorrow's clients are markedly different than yesteryear's clients. Today's and tomorrow's clients will go straight to Uncle Google and other social media multi-channel digital platforms to be searching for lawyers and law firms. They want to learn about them. They want to like them. They want to trust them in advance of calling them. They're not calling yesteryear's rainmaker attorney. And as a result, that digital marketing disruption is here. It is disrupting client origination. And we are absolutely seeing that senior attorneys that remain in that pre-Google age of the rainmaker mode are just generating less new clients during this digital marketing disruption era that we are in here in the mid 2020s. Now let's look at how, right? That is, how did digital marketing result in the age of the vanishing rainmaker? So let's go in the Wayback Machine, right? And the Wayback Machine is not even that far back, okay? When we look back at our history pre-Google, that was really the age of the word of mouth era, the rainmaker era, where lawyers and law firms generated cases by really four vehicles. Okay, there was in-person networking, handing out hundreds, maybe even thousands of business cards over the course of a given year. Non-digital thought leadership, right? Lawyers and law firms that are publishing articles, newsletters that are being mailed to clients and referral sources, articles that are being published in journals and giving CLEs. We're sponsoring events, okay? Attending those events, shaking all kinds of hands, right? Hugging people as well. And of course, in the all important ad book at those events, having your half page or full page, maybe sometimes quarter page ad in the ad book so that your community knows that what you do, who you are, you support different initiatives and organizations in a given community. And law firms are also, and lawyers are also printing in we'll call pre-Y2K type advertising, printing ads in newspapers and journals, certainly having a listing in the white pages, yellow pages. Yes, there were white pages and yellow pages at one point. Having ads on radio, and also some law firms having ads on TV. Well, change happens. And a very significant change happened to all of us in 2020, right? Let COVID have never happened, but during those months when we were all at home in 2020, society pivoted digitally, as did clients for law firms. Just like we all go straight to our smartphones or to our laptops or to our iPads, and we type in, best restaurant near me, best hotel in the city that I'm going to be visiting, best chiropractor if my back, God forbid, hurts. Well, guess what? Clients started and are continuing to type into their search queries best attorney near me. And as a result of that, those law firms that are investing in multi-channel digital marketing as a result of the consumer shift in 2020 to be searching for their lawyers and law firms digitally, those law firms that are investing in multi-channel digital marketing, they are generating more new clients than lawyers and law firms that are maintaining really a website word of mouth type approach to continue to generating clients. And that has really led to this age of the vanishing rainmaker. Because when we look at where we are post 2020 in the legal industry, and what is so vitally important to every single law firm is client origination. And what we're seeing in terms of client origination is that would-be clients are searching online today for lawyers and law firms to hire. And if those clients are going straight to the digital world and primarily to Google, we say that Uncle Google is America's greatest referral source for lawyers and law firms. Uncle Google is also America's greatest rainmaker for lawyers and law firms. And if clients are literally bypassing yesteryear's rainmaker, then what we're seeing before our eyes is that vanishing rainmaker from the word of mouth pre-Google era. Because if you're not going to be found, you're not going to be hired. And the lawyers and law firms being found today are those lawyers and law firms that are investing in multi-channel digital marketing to attract that all-important attention of clients that today is digital. So now let's please be very frank and share a warning. Okay. A warning primarily to senior attorneys in particular, that the value of senior attorneys' practices will depreciate because of digital marketing disruption unless dot dot dot. So when it comes to the value of any law firm, and particularly a senior attorney-led firm, so that is attorneys that have practiced for more than 30 years, the major value of your practice is your book of business, your clients, and your referral sources. Well, because we are now in the 3.0 digital era, where lawyers are being found by clients that are looking for their lawyers online, those senior attorneys and senior attorney-led law firms that are not investing in multi-channel digital marketing, well, their books of business are actually depreciating in value, because if you're not generating more clients digitally as you did in the pre-Google word of mouth era, then your book of business is not going to replenish as much as it did during that word of mouth era. And if your book of business does not replenish and instead depreciates in value, then your law firm value will go down. So we really want to put lawyers and law firms and place really senior attorneys in particular on notice. Senior attorneys and senior attorney-led firms are really on notice here in the mid-2020s that digital marketing disruption is here, that business development post-2020 for client origination stems from and will continue stemming from multi-channel digital marketing. Clients today bypass yesteryear's rainmaker attorneys. They search Google. They want to go onto websites. They want to search other social media outlets to get to know, like, and trust attorneys and law firms before retaining those lawyers and law firms. And if you're not being found, then you're not going to get hired. And if you're not going to get hired by clients, your book of business is going to go down in value. So what are your choices at this point? Senior attorney-led firms really have two choices, as now we are in this disruptive era where digital marketing is disrupting the value of your book of business. On the one hand, you can adopt multi-channel digital marketing, and that does not mean hiring your niece, your granddaughter, or a college intern. That means investing in a digital marketing company that knows how to place your website, put the keywords in your website, make sure that your website will attract the attention of would-be clients, that you are also publishing regularly content to LinkedIn, Facebook, that you're doing podcasts, that you're doing videos, that you have Instagram posts. Frankly, that's a lot of time and effort where senior attorneys, by and large, really want to be practicing law. So let's look at your other option. During this era of digital disruption, where senior attorneys' books of business are actually depreciating in value because you're not generating as many clients as you did in yesteryear, the other choice or main choice that we recommend to senior attorneys here in the mid 2020s is to consider selling or merging your practice with a growing law firm, because your practice has more value now in the mid 2020s than it will later in this decade if you are not already investing in multi-channel digital marketing. And here's why. What growing law firms want and need from senior attorney-led firms are three resources. They want and need new clients. They want that book of business of yours. Well, if your book of business is depreciating in value, then your practice is going to be worth less later in this decade. While your practice is filled with clients and referral sources, that is the best time for you to sell or merge your law firm. And growing law firms want and need your clients because clients are the energy source for all law firms. Secondly, senior attorney-led firms have talented lawyers, parastaff, legal assistants. Growing law firms need all of the above because they have a capacity issue to get the work done, right? If you're bringing over clients and if they're generating clients, growing law firms always need talented lawyers, talented parastaff, and talented legal assistants. Senior attorney-led firms can check that box. Great value to a growing law firm. And thirdly, the third resource that growing law firms need during the 3.0 digital era for the legal industry is digital content. Even if senior attorney-led firms may not have significant amounts of digital content at this point, you have subject matter knowledge. You have developed that subject matter knowledge in multiple practice areas over the course of your careers. And growing law firms are hungry to convert that subject matter knowledge into digital content to post to multi-channel digital marketing outlets to attract the attention of new clients to their firms. And hence, at this point in the mid 2020s, we highly recommend to senior attorney-led firms that this is the best time for you to consider selling or merging your practice because it has the most value and presents the best value to growing law firms that want and need what you have. And that is episode 57 of the State of the Market for Law Firm Sales. And we recognize a few more minutes than 11 minutes.